Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Cameron Woolley Show. Across from me is Ming Chen.
What's up, everybody?
I'm Cameron Woolley. So, a week, another one has gone by. We are recording on June 16th, the year of our Lord 2021.
Has anything changed since the last week? I don't think so.
I don't know what that.
It's the same. It's the same thing. We record. Yankees lose like 3 in a row,
and then they on Tuesday.
They went on
Tuesday. They throw me off.
Right. It's like they're doing it on purpose.
They play like a borderline complete game. It wasn't as good as the win against the Twins on the 8th. But last night they were playing against the Blue Jays. They were down 5. I'm not even going to talk about I'm not even going to talk about the disaster that was the Philly series.
You sure you don't really?
The Phillies are shit.
The Phillies are a train wreck, man. And how could you let this happen?
Well, it's the Yankees, and there was a clip where the Philly Fanatic smashed the helmet, and Giancarlo Stanton gave him like a death stare.
Yeah.
And then they come back in the 9th. DJ LeMahieu 3-run home run. Oh my God, he actually lifted the ball for once.
Wow.
And then they're like, oh my God, Hector Neris. And then extras. They goof up the opportunity in the 10th, and then the Phillies, they do their job in the bottom of the 10th. Gene Segura, don't know if I'd call it an infield single, but just a ground ball. I don't know how the hell you score that.
It's pretty cheap. I don't like the extra inning rule, but
I hate the extra innings rule.
I
hate it.
This year.
But it's not the reason the Yankees lost this game. Bottom line is the reason they lost this game is because of another piss poor start by Jameson Taillon, where he gave up 4 runs in the bottom of the first without giving up before recording a single out. So his final line: 0.1 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 1 walk.
Wow.
Yeah, very bad. An ERA of 5.74.
You can't get worse than that.
I'm starting to really, really get pissed off with him.
I thought he was. What happened to all his promise? And
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what happens when you get Tommy John surgery twice. I don't know.
Sure. Wow. Well, Gary Sanchez suddenly sort of on fire, hitting home runs.
Dude, Gary Sanchez is. There are problems with the Yankees this year. Gary Sanchez ain't one of them.
No.
And there are people who are. And I don't typically go here on this show that much, but with all the criticism that he gets about being fat and lazy, you gotta think some of it's at least partially racially motivated.
I mean,
I don't cry racist a lot on this show, but there comes a point where there's too many 50-year-old white guys who complain about Gary Sanchez, who call him fat and lazy, and then zip their mouths when it comes to DJ LeMahieu, and then it's like, you think some of it's racially motivated when it comes to him, but who knows? Maybe maybe I'm just bullshitting or whatever, and I know like everything's considered racist now, so like if everything's racist, nothing is. So like I don't know what the hell it is with Sanchez, but some of it has to be racially motivated.
Yeah, I mean,
some of the criticism with him has to be.
Can't complain about him this week. You can't call him anything.
Oh my God! He's been mashing.
Yeah, I mean he's not AL. I wouldn't call him AL Player of the Week this week, but
he's the Cameron Woolley Show Yankee Player of the Week.
Really?
No doubt about it. Yeah.
Gary Sanchez, nice.
Of course, Gary Sanchez.
Nice. Aaron Judge 3 Ks this game.
Yikes.
Oof.
It's Aaron Judge. If it's anybody who's immune to criticism this year, it's him.
Yeah.
And then
was this the Twins game that Chapman gave up 2 dingers in the 9th?
Yes.
Okay. We'll go back to that.
He does this every year, where it's like,
dang man, they're up 5-1. They're not
4 spot in the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah.
Josh Donaldson, it's the game-tying homer, and then Nelson Cruz, it's the walk-off, just disastrous. And this is what happens when you don't pitch him for a week.
Yeah.
That happens.
Wow, no outs.
No out score, yeah.
4 hits,
you could argue it was the worst. Statistically, you can consider it the worst outing of his career.
Yes. I mean, yeah, he recorded no.
Okay, the worst outing of his career was Game 7 of the 2016 World Series. Let's just get that out of the way.
Absolutely. 1000%. But oh man.
And the other times where he screwed the pooch in an elimination game in the playoffs.
He's good at that. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good at that.
He's good at that.
Yeah, that I just wrote that one off as a Aroldis Chapman implosion.
All right.
Like you knew the moment coming in, you're like, oh, he's gonna blow, get down.
Right. Jump on the grenade.
Yeah, jump on the grenade, go down the bomb shelter.
Right.
It's like shit.
Kaboom.
Like that scene in Wolverine where it's like a Hiroshima or something like that. It was like when Wolverine was trying to escort him down to the bomb shelter.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Not great. And then Sunday, just completely. Is this Domingo German?
Yeah, Domingo German. Yes.
That just couldn't.
Oh my God, that was bad. Like that was just, I didn't even watch. I was just like, oh, what the hell do I care?
Wow, 4.1 innings, 10 hits, 7 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Just not good.
Yes,
by any
very
means.
bad, disastrous, dare I say?
Yeah, they got they got owned by Aaron Nola.
Dude, this is Aaron Nola. He's a good pitcher.
Yeah, 7.2. 3 hits,
Strong.
no earned runs. I mean, that's as good an outing as you can get. So
yeah.
However, yeah, they redeemed themselves yesterday in the Buffalo minor league stadium
against the Buffalo Blue Jays. Basically a Yankee home game. It was so hilarious.
Yeah.
When I was watching, I actually tuned in a little bit last night, like in the latter half of the game where the Yankees. I actually caught all of the Yankees comeback. And when we're watching, I'm like, oh, yeah, they're going to blow it. And then the top of the 7th, like, Brett Gardner hit a home run. I'm like, oh, my God, Brett Gardner. Oh, my God.
That's his second of the year?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, we can...
It was just funny.
That's his second of the year, yes.
Yes. It was just kind of funny watching, and I was just like, oh my God, like, hey, what, they might make it fun, who knows? And then DJ LeMahieu hit a double, and I'm like, whoa. And then he scored on a couple of bad pitches.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this guy can't pitch. And then the top of the 8th, Clint Frazier comes up, ropes a double down the left field line. That scored Wade. And then Zach Britton comes in, heart attack outing, somehow gets out of it.
Zach Britton, he's back.
Like somehow got out of it without giving up any runs. So I breathed a sigh of relief for Aroldis Chapman, like a 1, 2, 3, 4 inning or something like that, and the Yankees win. So I hate when this happens. I hate when I'm coming in with an agenda. I'm about to wreck this team. Like I'm about to go yelling. I'm about to yell. I'm about to scream.
About to go ballistic, and then they win. They play a pretty decent game.
They win. They play a good all-around game, and I have to step back, and I have to just kind of like, I have to reserve myself because they won, and that puts me in a good mood.
Yeah, beat a good. I mean, get him off the mound, but beat a pretty good pitcher, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Hey, Hyun-Jin Ryu.
Bullpen was great. No earned runs.
Yeah, the bullpen doing all right.
Luis Sessa, Loaizaga.
Jonathan Loaizaga, and I saw this on Twitter this morning. You can make a case that Jonathan Loaizaga deserves to be an all-star.
Johnny Lasagna.
Yeah, Johnny Lasagna. He deserves to be an all-star this year. What can you... Like 1.78 ERA? Come on.
Yeah.
He's been great all year. He's been reliable.
Yeah. Throw him in there.
Although it's Kevin Cash, so he's a petty little asshole when it comes to the Yankees, and he's probably not gonna. The only pitcher that he's gonna select is gonna be Cole.
Yeah, but get him in there.
Which brings me to the point that, you should be able to vote pitchers into the All-Star game. But I believe if that were the case, then Bartolo Colon would be a 15-time All-Star. Although it's not. I doubt it's completely decided on the fan vote.
Sure, but
I doubt it. No, there's no way that this is completely decided.
But Yankee Nation is pretty strong. Let's just.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I love it. Well, Brian Cashman came out.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Cashman on the Yankees. I guess
Cashman
on Yankees. We're better than this. Isn't this every week? He says
yeah. Well, he does this whenever. He always does a presser whenever the team is in a really, really, really bad skid.
Okay.
Like, they just kind of take him, throw him into the wolves, and see what happens. And he gave us no answers. He gave us the typical chicken soup for the soul bullshit where he just...
Losing invites the scrutiny on us all. We made this bed, and we're going to sleep in it, and we're going to make sure that we find a way to fix this together. Come on.
Like, chicken soup, and pretty bad chicken soup at that.
We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna play harder, or give 110%. Like
what kind of generic stuff is that?
It's pretty generic.
I don't get it.
Yeah, they asked him about a possible managerial change. He's like, nope.
No. I'm not fired a manager in the middle of the season. I'm like,
it's not Aaron Boone's fault, is it? You don't blame Boone, do you? They're not.
Well, you gotta attribute some of it to Boone.
Okay.
He gotta like, some of it has to go to him. Most of it has to go to him. Although you could also argue that he's a puppet.
So who's really pulling the strings then?
I don't know. We all know who's pulling the strings. Is it Cashman? Is it the analytics department? Who is it? Because if the analytics department was running things, then DJ LeMahieu would not be leading off.
Right.
Because he has a below average WRC plus.
Right.
You want to talk analytics? I can talk analytics.
Sure, but you pay him all that money to be a good leadoff hitter.
I mean, he's been better as of late. He's actually been really good as of late. I think he's 8 for his last 15 or something like that. He's starting to turn the corner, and LeMahieu's earned my patience. So I'm not trying to sound off too much on him.
All right, not his fault.
I'm not sounding off on him.
Not his fault. Well, let's see where I see here. The trade deadline. Coming up. We're almost into July.
I think
Yankees gonna be buyers. They're buying.
I don't think they're gonna buy, nor do I think they're gonna sell.
They're just gonna hold steady.
Because you look at this roster on paper, you'd have to be an idiot to sell off now.
Okay.
Because it's one thing to write off.
Yeah, what do you...
Because it's one thing to write off a couple of bad months in the middle of a bad season,
Sure.
but it's another to write something off as a bad season, and you bring in a new coaching staff, and you can bring in a whole bunch of other guys to try and fix the bad season.
Right. Okay, good point.
You can write this off as a bad season. I am not giving up on this core. No, I'd be stupid to give up on this core.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't pull a quick trigger on this.
No.
Be reactionary, I think is the word.
No, yeah. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Like, on a serious note, no, I'm not giving up on this core. I can give up on the season, but I am not giving up on this core. Absolutely not. They're not going to sell. Nor do I think they're going to buy. I think they're going to do what they've done at most trade deadlines, and they're going to stand pat.
All right.
And they're going to use Luis Severino's delayed, albeit return, as an excuse for a deadline acquisition. They're also going to use Luke Voigt as an excuse, and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. There's also some guys in the minors who are hitting well that they could bring up, like Trey Ambergy, who's been hit really well. Hoi Jun Park, I think his name is. He's in AAA. He's been mashing the entire minor league season. He's infielder, I think second baseman or something like that.
Okay. Davy Garcia getting lit up in AAA.
Davy Garcia getting lit up. Yeah.
That's not good.
His value is dead, which probably means Cashman is going to trade him.
Yeah. Severino.
Because Cashman, all I'm going to say is Brian Cashman would be a terrible stockbroker. He would be a terrible stockbroker.
All right, good thing he's not trading stocks then. He's just, running a major league franchise. That's all.
Like he buys when everything's high and he sells when everything's low. It's like what the hell?
Yeah.
But I will say he only makes trades that have very low risk. Like extremely low risk. Like the Jameson Tyone trade, yes, Tyone has completely blown up in his face, but
he's had a couple good outings.
None of the prospects that he gave up were like number one at the pipeline.
Okay. Kluber threw a no-hitter.
Like Kluber, no, I'm talking about the trades.
Trades.
Okay,
I'm talking about
exclusively trades.
Okay.
Brian Cashman, I will say, is one good thing about him. He knows to make a trade that he makes low risk, like really low risk stuff.
Okay.
And sometimes he can come out with really good players, like Giancarlo Stanton, who the key piece in that trade was Starlin Castro.
Right.
And it was just a bunch of magic beans for the reigning National League MVP. So,
yeah.
I don't get why people hate Stanton so much. It's like, what? He gets hurt and he gets paid a lot of money. It's like, great.
Well, that's why.
Great. Like,
they wanted to hit 60 home runs, bat 340, 140 RBIs.
Also, Stanton, aside from one injured stint this year, hasn't been like injury prone. It's not like he's been out for half the season.
Yeah, right. Severino will delay his rehab for at least a month, so I don't know if
that's bad.
We're going to see him this year.
It's okay. 1 month, a 1 month delay is. I was kind of relieved when I saw that his return would be delayed a month. I'm like, okay.
You were relieved?
Like, okay. Well, when you looked at the injury video, being helped off the field, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like when I saw, I was like, oh, he landed awkwardly on his foot. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
That's. Yeah, we're not gonna be seeing him this year. And then when I found out it was his groin, I'm like, oh God, he has testicular cancer, doesn't he? And then he ends up completely fine, or not completely fine. He strained his groin.
Right.
But it ended up better than I thought it would be.
Okay.
I was kind of like, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm kind of relieved in a sick, twisted way because my standards with this team when it comes to injuries have been battered and bruised over the past couple of years.
Right.
So I'm just going to sit back and kind of count the blessings. And I feel safe knowing that Luis Severino will be back at some point this season.
Okay. Hopefully in time for the playoffs.
Playoffs? What are you talking about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
Hey, listen.
I just hope they can win a game.
Playoffs. The Yankees have moved up in the standings. I think last week their fourth week.
Playoffs.
Yes.
Playoffs.
The
playoffs.
They're moving up in the standings. Yes, playoffs. You heard me right. Playoffs.
Playoffs.
This is a playoff team, correct? Not now, but they're supposed to be.
No. Yes, they're supposed to be. Just because they're supposed to be doesn't mean that they're gonna be a playoff team.
All right, ifs and buts were candy and nuts, yes.
Come on, you heard about the, like, I don't know, we learned from the Devils like a couple years ago? We learned.
Yeah, we did.
We learned that team was supposed to win the Stanley Cup. They were supposed to sweep through the playoffs, supposed to win the President's Trophy. They were supposed to do everything.
Yeah, well, the battle for third place rages on this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God, a cruel battle between the Yankees and the Blue Jays.
They moved up. They were in fourth place last week, right?
In a cruel division.
Right.
This is murder. This entire division is murder.
Yeah, 8 games back, though. That's a lot.
8 games back, no.
It's a lot.
The division's out of question.
So you're looking at
the wild card.
And
Boston leads the wild card.
Yeah.
Okay, if you look at the wild card, just look at the wild card standings right now.
We will look at the wild card standings.
Look at the wild card standing real quick. The Yankees are 4 games back of the wild card.
Yeah, they're behind Cleveland,
Boston, and
Houston. These are mighty teams, my friends. These are mighty teams. Yeah, you know what? I might have to agree with you because I saw the Rays firsthand this week. I went to Tampa Bay.
They clobbered the Orioles.
They did. I had forgotten Steinbrenner.
Wait. Okay. First of all, what was it like seeing a game inside that Tupperware?
So here's my opinion. We've seen on TV how dreadful it is there. No atmosphere. It's dimly lit. It's a dome, AstroTurf, cookie cutter. Being there, I didn't think it was that bad. I'm going to be honest with you. It wasn't.
Well, obviously, it was air conditioned.
That was nice.
An air conditioned baseball game. Okay, going to a baseball game with air conditioning.
That was awesome.
That's a plus. In the middle of summer in Tampa Bay.
Yeah.
In the middle of Florida, where not only is it like 100 degrees, it's also super humid.
Yes. That was nice. Did it feel like going to Camden Yards or, a nice outdoor stadium, smelling the grass, seeing the sunshine? No, it wasn't. I walked in with very low expectations. I walked out. I had a great time, even though the Orioles lost a close game.
Oh, you're used to that.
Yeah.
Like you went in expecting that the Orioles were going to lose.
I did, because the Rays are a juggernaut right now. But I'm here to say I didn't think it was as bad. It didn't look as bad. Doesn't look as bad in there as it does on TV. I'll tell you that much. I had my pick of seats, so I decided to sit by the Orioles bullpen. That was fun. Like I was
you got sitting. Yeah. Well, did you go to the Ray tank?
Well, I saw there were Rays in there, but they're not letting anyone pet them or anything.
Oh,
I don't know. They don't want to give
it's Florida. What the hell do they care? COVID hasn't been a thing down there in months.
I didn't see anybody. I don't think they were letting anyone in there. So that's a very quirky feature of the ballpark. Perhaps the only feature of the ballpark.
What about the catwalks?
Okay, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. It would have been cool if they let me go up and run around on them, but they didn't. Yeah.
People will be wondering why is there this short guy running around on
I know. Where'd he come from? How'd he get up there? Holy cow.
What? What?
Yeah.
You running from security,
right?
Just running around.
Like Tanner in the Bad News Bears Breaking Training. If anybody ever saw that,
I haven't seen that one.
Good movie. Anyways, I had a good time. Orioles lost 4-2. I got to see Trey Mancini hit a 2-run homer.
That's cool.
That was that was cool. Couple close plays at first went under review, and I don't think they got them right. And even they're in the Orioles' favor too. So I don't think they got them right. Dylan Tate threw me a ball after the game was over. Yeah, it was a great time, man.
It's like, oh my God, it's the guy from Comic Book Men.
I'm waiting for that. It's surely one of those guys. I've seen it, right?
At least one major league player.
Oh, I'm sure. You got to think, right? A lot of them are geeks, so a lot of them are geeks. I have to think.
Most of them, like Blake Snell, is a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Hunter Pence. He's that's all he wants to do now is stream games. He wants to be a professional streamer. Yeah. Which is pretty awesome.
It's a decent retirement.
Yeah, it was nice watching Major League Baseball again.
That's at a stadium. You're like, wait, how was the food? How was the food?
It was good. I wasn't that bad. I didn't pay for it. My friend did. So I had a hot dog. I got a Rays helmet filled with popcorn. Yeah, it was good. Didn't go too crazy. Usual ballpark food.
I know the popcorn, the flat.
Popcorn wasn't that great though. So it's too humid there to have like nice, fresh, hot, crispy popcorn. I got free helmet out of it, so it was cool. I sat next to a Cubs fan and a Phillies fan. I don't know where they came from.
How the hell do you?
I don't know. I think we're all just so starved for baseball. We don't care. There's a shocking amount of Orioles fans there. I think the thing about Tampa and the St. Petersburg area, nobody's from there. They're all transplants from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Because you know what I found down there? There are Wawas down there, my friends.
Wawas?
There are Wawas down there. There's so many East Coasters down there from the Philly, New York, New Jersey area. So it's like
there's Wawas?
Yes.
Well, did you spot a Quick Check?
I did not spot a Quick Check. No.
Yeah, well, Quick Check compared to Wawa, that Quick Check is kind of like the Burger King
when
Wawa is McDonald's.
Yeah, absolutely. So, there's a little small taste of home down there. So
yeah,
Wawa is one of them. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice being at a game. It really was. I hope to be back at an outdoor stadium next time, and who knows, maybe I gotta imagine full crowds are going to be back soon, right?
Oh no, full crowd. No, Friday. The Yankees are going to be full capacity. Yankee Stadium
versus the A's.
Yep, Friday full capacity Yankee Stadium. Wow. They're bringing them in.
Wow. Okay, that's cool. Well, I mean, we may have to hit.
I'm not seeing this team this year.
Really? Oh dang! I'm not. Actually, no. Am I in town that week? Monday, Tuesday, August 2nd and 3rd. The Orioles come to town. Something to think about.
If the Yankees right the ship, I'll think about it.
Depends
on my work.
In a month, right?
In a month a month and a half.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And a half.
Yeah. The Luke Voigt rehabbing with the Somerset Patriots. That's local. I don't know if you're going all the way to Somerset for.
How far away is Somerset from here?
I want to say 45 minutes.
I commute half an hour to work.
Yeah,
Shit.
could be fun. Last time I was
the
at
thing is, it's probably going to be super crowded down there. I don't. I wonder if it's sold out. Shit.
Yeah, he's played last night. Got a single. He got a single. So coming back from the oblique strain. So went 1 for 3 with an RBI.
Dude, Luke Voigt, like the fact that he came back from a grade 2 oblique strain this quickly.
Yeah.
Like, but Luke Voigt gives me such country strong vibes.
Probably, yeah.
You like, not saying he's Mickey Mantle, but you know the kind of Mickey Mantle minus the transcendent talent and alcoholism.
Okay, sure. That's equals Luke Voigt.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, he's gonna
and minus the terrible knee injuries.
Okay.
Well, he did tear his meniscus, so that's one thing he has in common.
Aaron Boone says
he's country strong.
Boone says he's gonna rehab for a week and then he'll rejoin the team. So, a welcome addition. He's good.
Yeah.
They need him, man.
Dude, Luke Voigt is. He's such a Chad. Like you look at him, he is. You can tell the guy lives in the gym. You know, like you know which kind of guys in the gym I'm talking about. You know, like the loose tank tops.
Oh yeah.
Like the spaghetti strap tank tops.
Sure. We all know them.
Drenched in sweat.
Right. Grunting, like dropping weights. Yeah.
Like tennis grunting.
Right.
That is Luke Voigt.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you're near Somerset, head on up, go see Luke Voigt play.
Yeah.
He might stick around, sign some autographs. You never know.
Nah.
You never know. Well, let's see. So two games against the Jays.
Garrett Cole on the mound tonight.
On the mound tonight. Sans substance, although didn't need it last week.
I'm cautious.
Okay.
I'm fairly cautious about tonight.
Okay, then.
Also, fun fact: the Yankees have won on Tuesday 3 straight weeks.
Wow! So bet on the Yankees on Tuesdays.
Beep beep beep
Well,
beep.
wait,
Pump the brakes.
Okay, I'm just trying
Don't want to
see,
jinx the good Tuesdays.
Right.
I don't want to jinx the good Tuesdays. No.
All right, I'm just seeing if the same pitcher threw every Tuesday. Then
it was like, okay, can I talk about something else in baseball?
Absolutely.
Because we've clogged up so much time already.
Oh
so,
man, what you come on, man, we gotta.
Oh,
Yankees, man.
Like, dude, give me. There's something I saw on Twitter this morning that made me. I want to talk about on the show. I want to rip this guy. I want to rip this guy to shreds.
Is it about a burrito? No. Okay.
No, it's not about a burrito.
Okay.
No, not
a steroid burrito. It's not about a steroid burrito.
No, it's not about a steroid burrito. No, it's not. No.
Okay. Continue.
No, it's about this random blue checkmark on Twitter that just tweeted out a bunch of random baseless cheating allegations.
Okay. Run down the list, or is there one that sticks
so this
out?
comes from Ryan M. Spader.
Okay.
Twitter handle @theaceofspader on Twitter.
Okay.
Saying, quote, "I've had enough of it. I think I'm coming out with everything tomorrow. I'm going to sleep." He tweeted this at 1:50 in the morning.
Okay.
And he says that, oh, but everything I'm about to say was verified by more than one player. And say, quote, "I've just had enough of this bullshit." Say, quote, "The Royals were the first team with a full analytics and video department close to their dugout, doing so in the 2015 World Series." How they used it, I don't know. And then this guy says, he says the Yankees had cameras in left, center, and right, all pointing at the pitcher's glove rather than the catcher to pick up his grip. And then he cites the Aaron Judge home and road splits in 2017 and 18.
Right.
And I love how he's trying to make a point here. It's like, what source do you have?
Yeah, these are baseless allegations.
Like, what? It's like Aaron Judge has historically raked at Yankee Stadium.
And as baseless as these are, that post got 3,500 likes. So
well, it's Astros fans. And most of the people in the replies who are eating it up, they're Astros fans.
Right.
The only people who believe any of this are Astros fans.
Okay.
Because they're looking for copium to cope with the fact that their team cheated and won the World Series.
Yeah.
They're trying to cope with that. But like,
I love this. Like, this
is John Boy gonna do a breakdown of this one? It's all Astros fans.
Right.
And you look at the replies, it's all Astros fans. And they're just seething. They're coping. They think they got this big gotcha and
get out of here.
Like, no, baseless accusations. Like, and then he accused Adrian Beltre and the Dodgers and.
I love this one. Yeah, this is all it says. This one hurts to say my favorite player ever. Chase Utley was the biggest cheater of all time, and that's it.
Chase Utley's an asshole.
No, everyone, backup for the or no explanation. Okay.
Okay, and the Astros quote sign stealing method all came from Beltran, New York, and Texas. It's like, dude, what the hell? It's like, are you pointing at Astros fans? Are you trying to get your tweet juiced by Astros fans?
Right.
Because hey, if you're doing that like for likes and attention, then bravo. You got the job done. Like I respect a good troll job.
Sure.
Like we do a little trolling on the Cameron Woolley show. We like this stuff.
Sure. Absolutely.
But what allegations? Like
None.
what do you think is gonna happen here?
Nothing.
Like, what the hell do you think is gonna happen?
Nothing's gonna happen. He's just blowing smoke. Nothing's.
He's blowing smoke. It's like what? But where is your evidence?
No, there's.
Are you? Who is your whistleblower?
No evidence.
At least with the
There's
Astros
no
scandal,
evidence.
they had a legitimate whistleblower.
Right.
At least there was video evidence. Like
I hate to tell you, there's no evidence.
like, but there no evidence. Like, where's the
Absolutely no
evidence?
evidence.
Like, where the hell? Where are you finding this?
Yeah, no evidence. Yeah.
It's just an idiot, the stupid blue check mark, trying to get
followers.
Trying to get followers, and safe to say it worked. He did not have this many followers this morning. He's not. Is he an insider? It's like, what the hell? I
don't know. He.
No, he's a statistician.
Yes, and he's a writer. He's got a book.
Oh, he's got a book.
Got a book.
Look out.
Yeah.
This guy's legit. He's got a book. He's an analyst. Okay, his bio says analyst, author, host, statistician. Statistician. Yes, I think that's the word. And a writer. Nothing said insider.
No. So. Yeah. Well,
Nothing said insider.
I'm not gonna give him a follow because I don't really care.
Nothing said insider. Like nothing about that said insider.
No. No. Well, yeah. What's his point in doing all this? He's calling people out randomly.
Like, what about that? Like what? I'm still struggling what he thinks he's gonna accomplish with this.
He says he's just had enough of this BS, and that's why he's calling everybody out. Come on.
Like what? Like what?
Come on.
And he's throwing out random teams like the Diamondbacks.
Right. Use humidor balls. He said.
Like, the Diamondbacks. It's like what kind of tinfoil hat crap is that? What do you think you're doing?
I do not have a time frame on this, but I'm confident it happened. Come on.
Like, what? I'm confident it happened. Like, you know that meme where it's like sources, dude, trust me.
Right.
Like that mean, yeah, that is that entire thread.
Dude, trust me.
It's like, dude, trust me, man. Trust me, man.
Right. Just trust me.
But trust me, I mean, it happened.
Yeah, I know a friend who knows a friend who's got a guy.
I got a guy who's got a guy. You got a guy who's 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 connected to the Diamondbacks, who's got a guy who's connected to their minor league team, who's connected to a guy who's with the D-backs equipment manager,
Right.
who's connected to a guy that makes the balls. So, like, what kind of, that's like the, like, what kind of, you're blowing smoke.
Big time.
Like, what the hell? Like, what
Big time. How'd you find this guy? Somebody retweet something? All right.
Yeah, it just popped up on the timeline this morning. Also, it's been everywhere. It's been everywhere this morning.
So we can just go off. I got a blue check mark. Should I just go off spewing random accusations?
Do it. Do it.
I have it on good authority that ... and I'll just yeah.
Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
You won't.
I'm a statistician. I'm a writer.
I'm a writer.
I'm a writer. Yeah. Oh man. Well,
I go to comic book conventions
right.
all the time.
I heard.
I met a guy. I heard at one of my. I heard at a con one time that.
Yeah. that Tom Holland is juicing. Spider-Man is taking steroids. Yeah, just to start throwing things out. All right. Well, that's baseball, Susan.
Yeah, it's baseball, Susan.
Yeah.
Well, oh my God, and there's all this the sticky stuff, and actually before I came into the studio today, I saw Trevor Bauer.
Okay.
I saw an interview with Trevor Bauer. He explained it perfectly. It's like he held a ball sticky, stuck to the palm of his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like this is a combination of rosin and sweat.
Right.
And it's like, first of all, like you can't stop us from sweating, and second of all, they give us rosin. Like before the games.
Right. Sure. You get a whole bag of it.
Yeah, like it's a combination of sweat and rosin. It's like it's not spider tack, it's rosin.
Right.
Like, and he said that umpires become judge, jury, and execution. It's like say someone has sweat on the ball.
Right. Does that count as a substance?
Like sweat's like what? They feel the hands.
Right.
A little sticky. That sweaty, a little sweaty. Up the salt. Bobby, did he drink Gatorade before the game? Yep, there's sugar in Gatorade.
Right.
Sweat, sugar with liquid. That makes it sticky. And so you're out of here. Get out of the game.
So this starting pitchers will have more than one mandatory check per game. Relievers must be checked at the end of the inning when they entered the game, or when they're taken out of the game, whichever comes first. Typically, the inspection will take place between innings or during pitching changes to give the umpire ample time to perform a thorough check-through without delaying the game. Seriously? This is serious.
What? It's like, this is, why?
And if you are caught, you are suspended for 10 games, I believe. Suspensions under Rule 3.01 are 10 games. This is crap, man.
That's so. It's what?
Yeah.
What the hell? This is the typical.
They're
typical Manfred moment.
Sure. So they're worried about spin rates here. Apparently.
Like a spin rates. Like
they're worried about spin rates.
Yeah, totally. Totally the reason why league offense is down. Totally not because you deadened the ball.
Sure.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Sure.
Umpires may perform a check at any time during the game when the umpire notices the baseball has an unusually sticky feel to it.
What
or
constitutes
when the umpire,
that?
A pitcher
what
going
constitutes that?
Or
what?
When the umpire observes a pitcher going to his glove, hat, belt, or any other part of his uniform or body to retrieve or apply what may be a foreign substance.
What do you think you're doing there? It gives umpires sole power.
Yeah.
They become dictators.
Right.
What are you thinking?
Also, if the...
Oh my God.
Although the foreign substance prohibitions do not apply exclusively to pitchers, the pitcher ultimately will be responsible for any ball that is delivered with a foreign substance on it. If a player other than the pitcher is found to have applied a foreign substance to the ball, both the position player and the pitcher will be ejected,
Why would the pitcher
automatically
be
suspended.
It's like, what are we in elementary school again?
It gets worse.
Where one person takes the fall. Oh my God, it gets worse?
It gets worse. Catchers will also be subject to routine inspections. Catchers.
What? Catchers?
Yeah.
Catchers?
Oh,
you can't keep sunflower seeds in your pocket?
And it gets worse. A player refuses to cooperate with an inspection conducted by the umpire will be presumed to have violated the rules, resulting in an ejection from the game and a suspension. So come on. You got to consent to the inspection.
No, there is no consent.
Right.
That rule, that thing that you just stated, there is no consent.
What prompted all of this? I know they were coming after Bauer first, but what prompted all of this? Because honestly, Frankly, I don't care. Put a little pine tar on there, great, big deal. If you make it obvious, sure, okay, kick one out of the game. If you have a piece of sandpaper in your mitt and it falls out, and the umpire sees it, yeah, then sure, kick him out. But come on.
Daily reminder.
Yes.
This comes the year before the Players Association and the owners and the commissioner and all the people convene for a new collective bargaining agreement. In this climate,
yes,
a collective bargaining agreement will have to be agreed upon.
Yes.
After the disaster that was the restart last year.
Yes, big time.
The de-juicing of the ball this year.
Right.
The players getting hurt. Like the lack of training time before the restart next year that led to numerous pitchers getting hurt.
Yes.
The foreign substance ban this year that led to that Tyler Glasnow argued got him hurt.
Yes.
The juicing and de-juicing of the balls based on what the free agent market is going to look like. And Pete Alonso brought this up, and it's something that it's not a coinky dink, okay? Okay, they juice the balls when there's a big pitcher free agent market coming up, like 2019. Remember, Cole, Strasburg, Ryu, Keuchel, just a stacked free agent market for pitchers. They juice the balls, league-wide offense skyrockets when the sticky stuff was still being used, by the way.
Right.
And now, all of a sudden, big hitters on the market. You got one of the most stacked free agent shortstop classes of all time. Trevor Story, Corey Seager, Carlos Correa, and other guys like Freddie Freeman. And all of a sudden, they de-juice the ball?
Yes.
They de-juice the ball? Come on. Would you put this past Rob Manfred?
No,
I would. Past him?
No, I would not.
Dude, all of this
absolutely would not
leading
put
up
it
to a
past
collective bargaining agreement. We're not getting baseball next year.
Yeah, I think, jeez, man.
Come on, there's going to be at least a temporary lockout.
That would be disastrous.
There's going to be at least a temporary lockout.
Absolutely disastrous.
During a time where viewership for baseball has been on the steady decline for quite a bit of time.
Absolutely. That would be a disaster. Yeah, this is... They really should be worrying about other things right now, like getting asses back into seats. Improving league-wide offense, de-juicing the ball. I don't know, man. They got bigger fish to fry.
They're pointing at the pitchers.
Yes.
No, they de-juice the ball, league-wide offense goes down, and they point at the pitchers.
Right.
They say, hey, they use sticky stuff. Meanwhile, they've been using
this isn't fair.
Stuff. This isn't fair. Come on.
This isn't fair. Yeah, come on.
Wait, you know that scene from like Star Wars, one of the prequels, where one of the guys from the trade fair is like, "No, he can't do that. Stop him," or something.
Yes. That was Phantom Menace. Yes, like boss.
Yes, Phantom Menace. That's why I forget about it.
Boss Nass.
Of course, you know his name.
Yeah. We still using sticky stuff.
We start using sticky stuff.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And we start using sticky stuff on the baseballs.
That was good. It's a good Jar Jar. Too bad it won't get you anywhere, but
good Jar Jar won't get me anywhere. But
oh my God. So, I mean, yeah, Trevor
if I can do a
Bauer.
good Jar Jar, maybe I can do a good Gollum. A good Gollum.
It's gonna be a little hard. It's hard on the voice, but that's Jar Jar. Spot on, man.
Yeah.
You could be a voice Jar Jar being a voice actor.
I could be a Jar Jar
now,
voice. I could.
There's no market for that, but
there's no market for it, but
yeah, for sure. Well, good luck, all you pitchers.
Godspeed.
Yet another thing to worry about, and hopefully this doesn't slow the game down. And
you're worrying about also with pace of play. You're talking about increasing pace of play,
right?
And you put in this,
yes,
that basically gives umpires a free pass to go inspect a pitcher, a catcher, any position player.
Yes.
Any. For a foreign substance, he can check the whole field if he wants to.
1,000%.
Like a ball, notices the ball, little damp. He goes out and he's like, "Bob, I'm checking everyone. And you go, yeah.
No, man,
you think that's gonna help pace of play?
Like I got a runny nose. That's snot.
Like you think that's gonna help pace of play? What plan is that going to help pace of play?
None. Absolutely none. No planet. No. So, yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Anyways, that's
the first time I've heard.
Yeah. That's what's that's what's going on. That's what's going on in baseball.
That's what's going. That's baseball.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about Stanley Cup playoffs.
All right.
I want to run that down.
Okay.
Semifinals, conference finals, whatever you call them, they're going on right now. The Vegas Golden Knights recently took Game 1 from the Montreal Canadiens.
They did. Let's check.
Handily.
Was it 6-0 or 4-1? 4-1.
4-1.
And Montreal was on a roll,
beating.
so
Like
Montreal.
a beating.
Yes, Montreal got a splash cold water on the face in this one. They got to pick it up. Montreal playing well though, but Vegas, man.
Dude, Vegas is a team that has like 2 first lines.
Pretty much. Oh my, yeah.
Then that team's stacked.
They are.
It pisses me off so much. Devils haven't been good in like a decade, and all of a sudden Vegas comes out.
This expansion team comes out
like
of nowhere.
Expansion team in a desert comes out of nowhere. Comes out of nowhere and becomes one of the most complete teams in the league.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Islanders and the Lightning on the other hand. The Islanders, I'm pulling for them. They're
Islanders,
tied 1-1.
I have picked them to win the Lord Stanley's Cup, ladies and gentlemen. Whether that happens or not, I don't know. But so I was in Tampa this week. Everywhere,
Bolts.
there's gold bolts signage everywhere.
Bolts, yep.
And it made me sad.
They love their bolts down in Tampa.
They do.
They love them down there.
It made me sad. You know why? Devils made the playoffs how many years in a row? Like 14? Not one Devils flag anywhere. No, let's go Devils banners.
People go nuts around here when they're good. What are you talking about?
I never see like signage. I feel it's a very subdued fandom here, and it saddens me.
What? North Jersey? Go up in the North Jersey.
Yeah, it's better.
You'll find Devils fans.
I want to see it down here. I want to see it statewide, man.
The people go crazy when they're good down here.
Well, I mean, what else do we have in the state besides the Devils, professionally?
The Giants, the Jets. The Jets are a downgrade.
They're New York teams.
They play in New Jersey.
Well, which has always been my argument. They should be called the New Jersey.
They shouldn't be. No, they shouldn't be called New Jersey. Ridiculous.
I know it doesn't have the same ring to it, but those are New York teams. Come on, I don't know. I wish I would see.
People in Manhattan don't really care that much.
I know. There
were
were
Giants. People in New Jersey.
There were
people in New Jersey go crazy about the Giants.
Yeah, there were building-sized banners saying "Gold Bolts" on it. I was like, man, this is cool, man. I love it. But
one of these days we're gonna get that big atmosphere. Well, also hockey isn't nearly as big as it is now.
I know, but I don't know. Tampa Bay's got all those sports.
Tampa Bay has been killing it in sports.
They have. And yes, I totally forgot Steinbrenner Field was right across the street from where the Bucks play. And we passed by. I was like, wait a minute, I know that stadium from TV.
Oh wow!
I know that's. And then I texted you.
And it was like, oh yeah, look where I'm at, Steinbrenner Field.
I know, and I think
awesome.
you were like, wait a minute, weren't you? You I didn't know you were going to Tampa Bay. You were in the studio like 12 hours ago.
I'm like, what?
I was like, yeah, I was. That was cool to see though. That was cool. I think this Islanders Tampa Bay game is going to go. This series is going to go 7.
Yeah, you think it's going the distance?
And I couldn't even tell you who's going to win. I think it's pretty.
Dude, the Bolts they've just been great.
They have.
They've been rolling. They've got one of the best rosters in the league. I mean, they're a force of nature, but the Islanders, they're a unit.
Yes. I'm pulling for Devils 2.0 this year to win the Cup.
I want Travis Zajac to win a Stanley Cup so badly. He deserves it.
He does.
Zajac, Palmieri, Green.
Yeah.
Lamoriello doesn't need another one. He already
but
Lamoriello I'm kind of sour toward because he kind of screwed up the entire team before he left. He did. His Ilya Kovalchuk 17-year extension caused the lockout.
It did, and the shady structure, And didn't Devils lose a couple of draft picks, and they'd pay fines. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Set the franchise back, years.
It set the franchise back. I mean, we're only now starting to
kind of come out of it.
Like, well, we're not coming out of it. I mean, we're building a foundation to come out of it. Only the foundation is only starting to come up now, and there are still going to be pieces that have to be around to make
right.
We're probably going to draft a defenseman. Whether that be Luke Hughes or Brant Clark or
get Luke Hughes.
Yeah,
just do it.
Luke Hughes would be funny.
Just do it.
But they need a right shot defenseman, and Brant Clark is a right shot defenseman.
Okay.
But Luke Hughes is kind of like a complete round package. They already have a good left shot for the future. They already have Ty Smith.
Yeah.
But I don't know if Ty Smith can carry a top pair. Luke Hughes has the upside to carry a top pair.
Yeah. I think Vegas is going to take this series. I think they're.
Yeah, Marc-Andre Fleury is out carry Price and carry Price. So
yeah, so it'll be a good final for sure. It's been a good playoff.
I like these playoffs. These playoffs are fun every year. Playoff hockey is great.
Yeah.
Canada was a total meme. The West Division, they had competitive. Well, the Blues got tarred, but.
Yeah, my cousin made me make a bracket, so the only one that got smashed was I thought Carolina was going to beat Tampa Bay. Like, I had to put one upset in there. And everything else has come true, though. I was pretty good on everything else.
You've been killing it in this bracket.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If it's my cousin Minsu, she plays hockey, so she has a whole hockey crew, but I'm like the lone person from New Jersey. I think I mentioned somebody yelled at me for picking the Islanders to win the cup. I'm like, come on, look at it. It's Devils 2.0, and then they haven't said anything since. I'm the only one out of like 48 people to pick the Islanders to win the cup. So I think that would give me the most points. I don't think I win anything. Pride, bragging rights.
Dude, bragging rights are valuable.
Yeah.
Bragging rights are super valuable, man.
They are. I can't wait to go back on that thread and be like, hey, well, who's the great sports prognosticator now?
Yeah,
gotta go East Coast, man. Not you guys in Texas.
Who's the prophet?
Yeah,
I'm the prophet.
The prophet.
I'm a prophet.
Yeah. Too bad it's not paying me off in any way because I get no money from this. Yeah.
Hey man, you could. Hey, you win this bracket challenge. You can make a religion out of that.
Yeah.
You're a prophet. Hey, but religions start with prophets.
True. Very good point. So.
Mingism or whatever.
Mingisms.
Mingism.
Mingisms from the Ming Dynasty. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's possible.
Yeah, gotta love it.
It's possible.
You still watching NBA or?
No, I mean, I'm not gonna come out. I want to talk about the Direct. I want to talk about the Nintendo Direct actually.
What's going on with this? I saw you post about a new Metroid coming up. I'm a little behind in the gaming world. I think E3 is going on right now, right?
E3, I mean, it's been happening. Most of it has been terrible.
Okay.
Most of it has been utterly terrible.
I don't think there's been that much game development going on during COVID, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think.
Okay.
I mean, Microsoft had a good show. But the only thing I mark out my calendar for is the Direct.
Sure.
Because I don't really care about much. I haven't played Xbox since 20.
Do you have an Xbox?
I have it somewhere.
Okay.
I have it. I play on 360. I play on the 360. I play on the one. But then 2015, I switched to PlayStation, and I've been PlayStation Assemble. Although mostly I've been playing on my PC now. So
I can't. Did you get your hands on a 5 yet? Okay. That tough, huh? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. I just want to touch on it for a little bit. Although my buddy Gast, he has been. Originally, I was going to record the reactions and post them, but I didn't have enough disk space. So I'm like, crap. And my recording cut off right before they revealed the Metroid trailer, which had everybody in the Discord losing their ever-loving shit.
So Metroid Dread.
My buddy Gast mine, this is the first main series 2D Metroid game since 2002 or something like that. And
No.
Metroid, like, underrated Nintendo series. You want to talk about?
Oh, I love it. I was playing it over Christmas, and yeah,
You ever played Super Metroid?
it's been a long time since I played
Like,
Super Metroid.
Well, Super Metroid is like it's one of like the top 5 rated games on Metacritic or something like that. It's one of the best games of all time. Like I played it with my friend. I'm like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's 2D coming out October 8th, 2021. It's coming soon.
Although everyone's waiting for Prime 4. Which, like, you want to talk about a hyped series, dude. The Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime series, that is...
Wow. So Metroid Dread is more Super Metroid than Metro Prime. Super Metroid, good game. So that's welcome news. This looks awesome. I love...
It's a game that's been teased since Metroid Prime 3.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that the Metroid franchise continues on many, many years after I started it.
Well, if your character is in Smash, then there's a good chance.
Right.
Unless your franchise is called F-Zero.
Right.
Then there's a good chance that your franchise is alive. Hell, even Star Fox got a new game.
Yeah.
Granted, Star Fox Zero was terrible, but...
What are you gonna do? This looks awesome.
But that was... Like, Metroid was not the thing I was super hyped about. I'm probably going to get it. Like, I'm going to get Metroid. Like, there's a new Metroid guy. Why the hell am I not going to get it?
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, they also revealed a new Mario Party game with a bunch of memorabilia from the Nintendo 64 games.
Oh, cool.
Which was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it.
I like Mario Party, yeah. We should stream it when it comes out.
Oh, my God.
We could get, we could do me and you, and we get a couple more people. Just do a short, quick game. Not one of those, like, 60 rounders, but, like, the ones that go on forever. Like, a quick 20-round game. And then Breath of the Wild 2.
I've been waiting for this. I remember when the Camera Woolley show started in 2019. I remember E3 after I came to store. I'm like, oh my god! Like I remember last day of school, I come back. I think I caught the final bit of the direct in E3 2019.
Yes.
It was the first teaser for the Breath of the Wild sequel.
Yeah.
Now, Zelda Breath of the Wild, any of you who have been listening to the show for a slight modicum of time know how much I love that game.
Yeah.
And I've played it to death, but I'll still open it up from time to time and I'll still discover new shit.
Yeah.
And then I've been waiting for the sequel to it, and it's been in development for a while, and you got COVID and blah, 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 blah. And they finally revealed something more with the game, and they finally revealed gameplay, and it's so strange. They're using the same engine for it.
Yeah.
But development's taken a while, and everything's just been kind of tense. It's like, oh man, when are we going to see it? And we knew if they were going to reveal it, it would be at the end.
Right.
Because let's face it, the Breath of the Wild sequel is their cash cow.
Right.
And
Yeah,
they're not,
sure,
and they're
absolutely
not
it is.
And they're not releasing a new Mario Kart until they go under.
I'm waiting, man.
Like, I'm waiting for a new
I've been
Mario
waiting.
Kart.
It's time.
No, the thing that infuriates me most about gaming right now is that Nintendo
It's time.
uses Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Mario Kart Live Home Circuit as an excuse as excuses for main series Mario Karts on the Switch. I'm like, no, there has not been a single Nintendo console since the first Mario Kart game came out on the Super Nintendo.
Right.
There has been a Mario Kart game on every console since the Super Nintendo, handheld and home.
Yep.
Except for the Game Boy Color. Everything except for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color.
Right.
Every Nintendo console except for the Game Boy Color, and the NES or Famicom or however you call it, whatever country you...
Yeah. All those weird consoles. Not weird, they're more popular.
Or the Virtual Boy, I guess, if you can count it.
Okay, I don't count the Virtual Boy. I would love to play a Virtual Boy Mario Kart, but
that would give it... Dude, are you kidding me? That would give me seizures.
Yeah, probably.
I've never played on the Virtual Boy, but from seeing...
Oh, it looked like Seizure. Yeah, Seizure in a box.
Yes, Seizure in a box. Yes, hey.
Yes.
The Virtual Boy walked so the Oculus Rift could run, okay?
Yeah. Have you been following the Aaron Rodgers saga at all, or do you even care?
Oh, my God.
Do you even care? What's going on here?
I don't have time. I don't have time to follow it. All I know is that he's pissed.
Right. I guess. I realize that, but geez, man, talk about drama. What?
Oh my God! This is
just throw the stupid football. Just throw the football.
No.
Take your money and throw the ball.
Throw the football or formally ask for a trade.
Right. Instead of
doing whatever cryptic Aaron Rodgers shit that you do.
Right.
Like, dude, just like whatever you do, just play for somebody. Although we've kind of known that Aaron Rodgers is kind of a kook since we've.
He is, but the guy can play, man.
He can play. He's crazy.
The guy can play.
I don't get how the guy's making media appearances right now.
It's just. Yeah, I don't know, but I think are they playing a charity golf tournament together?
I think.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I've been following it, but I've been laughing because I was like, come on. Just well, I mean, he better be able to back all this up next year too. Imagine he just plays like crap next year. It's like, oh, oops.
Like, whoops.
Yeah.
Oh no! Guess you have to trade me. I'm so bad at football.
Right. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So and we didn't really mention a lot. Most of the pitchers not a fan of this foreign substance.
Yeah, of course. Also, the players union dropping the ball. Also, like the players union dropping the ball on this.
Come on, you bunch of kids. Like, is this Little League? It's like, yeah. Anyways, yeah. Any mailbag stuff? Any? Okay. All right. Well, hey, you could, of course, follow on Twitter at Cam Woolley Show. Please, if you want, throw out a comment, a DM.
Yes, DM me.
A complaint.
Join my Discord server.
Yeah, don't complain.
Look at my blog.
We got no.
Look at my blog. I'm working on a big project right now for the blog. And you can look up just CamWooleyShow.com. I believe.
Oh yeah.
Now. Like I believe now. You can just go on to CamWooleyShow.com.
Oh, yeah, there it is. CamWooleyShow.com. Whoa,
yes.
Look at that. It's a good picture. Look at this picture.
I've kind of built it up a bit. Like, if you look at...
Yeah, man, look at there's a modeling shot of you, and I only assume that's a Garrett Cole jersey.
Yes, it's a Garrett Cole jersey.
The one you got for Christmas. Are you sick of mainstream sports personalities pushing out the same tired narratives? Then you've come to the right place. I'm Cameron Woolley, host of the Cameron Woolley Show, the #1 podcast of New Jersey's own Shared Universe Podcast Network, and I'm here to call it like it is. I love it.
And then I got the podcast. I got the most recent episode of the Cameron Woolley Show, which I'm going to update, and then I got the pictures on the bottom, and there's a copyright thing on the bottom. I never even filed for a copyright.
This website uses cookies. I will accept them. Nice, man.
It's copyright the
cool.
Cameron Woolley Show.
You can probably
I linked my Twitter. No, click on the links.
Oh yeah, I know. You probably link the Instagram on here too.
Is that link the Twitter? I haven't touched the Instagram in a while.
Okay.
Morty.
This is great, man.
Morty.
Contact. Whoa, man.
I don't know if I put the contact info there.
Does it do anything?
No.
Get in touch. And then, there's a form here. I like the stock photo.
It's a stock.
Two women cooking dinner. You might want to change that.
I don't know where
Wow, this is cool, man. I like it.
It's mostly a blog. Like
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna have to get you the SoundCloud links too. Link up the audio versions then. Cool, man. I love it.
Oh yeah, man.
I love it. The empire is growing, my friends. The Karen Woolley Show.
I tried to find a way to link the drip on it, but I couldn't find a way to link the merch.
Oh,
I couldn't find a way to link the drip. I tried.
gotta be. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Shoot, man. All right, I have to come up with some more merch, man. We'll get some more stickers. Sell those. Actually sell it. Make a small profit on those.
Make a tiny profit.
Right.
Like I can make a couple of Bitcoin. I can make a couple of fractions of a Bitcoin.
Let's not talk about Bitcoin. Well, no. All right. So I think I mentioned before. Somebody Cash App me $10 for something random that I did. And you could buy Bitcoin on Cash App. It's like, all right,
like $10.
About $10 worth. They took a fee, so I'd say started at $9.70. Currently, and this is right before the whole Elon Musk debacle. But
no, that was before Elon Musk crashed it.
He did. Let's see where I'm at now. So, Cash App $6.55. So I've lost.
Oh, you've lost $3 on it.
I've lost 35% so far. So that's not.
Ouch.
That's not good. That's not
Ouch.
good. I don't know, man. I'm better off buying stock in, I don't know, GameStop or AMC or something, I guess. I don't know, man.
It's shocking how it's a legit investment strategy.
It is.
Looking at Wall Street bets and seeing, like, what they're talking about. And then, like, on the morning they're about to, like, on the morning of, just go in, just buy up a bunch of it.
Yeah.
And then wait for it to balloon up and then sell and just make a bunch of money.
Right.
Like
well, if you see me driving around Eatontown, New Jersey in a Lambo, painted orange and black for the Orioles, you'll know what happened. Not likely.
Yeah, and you're not too tall to get in a Lambo either.
Oh, I'm not. No, I'm probably the perfect size for that. So, yeah. I don't think I'm.
When looking for a car, there was this Camaro that was at this huge dealership in my price range, and I thought about it.
Wait, how many miles?
I sat down in it, but it wouldn't start, and my mom used that as the opportunity to get me out of it because she didn't want.
You don't.
It was her nightmare to have me in a car like that. I was sitting there, I'm like, ooh. It was a 2011, so it was like.
Camaros are overrated. They're gas guzzlers, dude. You would have spent so much on gas, you would have like, this isn't fun anymore. But but that's just me. I drive a Honda Fit. I get 40 miles to a gallon on the highway. I fill my tank up every week and a half for $22. I'm very happy with that. But I'm also old. Also old and suddenly frugal all of a sudden. So yeah.
I don't know. The manual's in my car. I think it's in my glove compartment somewhere, but like I don't know how much miles per gallon. It's something I should know.
Oh yeah, you can. It's I'm sure you're good at math. You go to that fancy school down the street.
I'm decent enough at math.
Yeah, you look at your odometer, take note of how many miles is currently on it. Next time you fill it up, take note of the odometer, subtract, get that number, then divide it by how many gallons.
Or I could just Google it.
Or I'm sure there's an app for gas mileage tracking that will do it for you. Something important to know just in case. I don't know. It's you know what? We love baseball. It's just another statistic. It's a stat.
It's actually 30 miles per gallon city, 44 miles per hour on the highway.
Whoa.
44 miles per gallon. Nah.
Yeah, that's great for you drive a pretty sweet Volkswagen.
It is a sweet car. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember when you pulled up, and I was like, dang, man, brother's got a better car than I do, man. That podcast is paying off for him. I'm like, dang, man. Yeah. My
mom just saved up a bunch of money.
Yeah, good for her, man. Like, yeah, my car's falling apart, man. So, like, a little dings and dents here. It's got personality.
Well, it's personality. It's got character.
Holds all my podcast gear. What else do I need? Gets me to baseball games. And gets me to the airport.
Like, with me, I put, like at the end of school, they had us clear out, like, all of our stuff.
Yeah.
And I was I'm like, it's the part that I dread every year because I crowd up. And every year I say that, you know what? I'm going to clean occasionally. I'm going to clean out my locker. I'm going to clean out my stuff.
Yes.
Occasionally, so I don't have to lug it out, like, in June.
Yeah.
And one day where I have to deadlift it down multiple flights of stairs and
inevitably
and whatnot, and
life gets in the way.
Inevitably, it happens, and
yeah, I hear you. Well, I mean, you don't have to tell me that. Look at this place. It's a little messy in here. My problem is I get so much stuff coming in, not enough stuff going out. So, yeah. Yeah, I know work on this. Got some new hats in.
Oh, sweet.
I got all kinds of stuff in here, man. Just because I love merchandise. I love it. Because I'm a sports fan. What do you do when you're a sports fan? You buy merch. You buy the jerseys. You get the hat.
You buy the merch. You get the hat. You
yes.
get all that stuff.
Get the shirt.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna do something funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little trolling, and I'm gonna.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna hold on 1 second. Speaking of hats.
Okay.
And
or helmets,
merch
as it were.
Drip.
Yes.
No, hold on. I'm gonna take a selfie.
I'm describing what's happening. If you're listening, Cameron Woolley has put on the Tampa Bay Rays popcorn helmet, and he is taking a picture, and he will be posting it. And I don't know if this will wind up on his website, but
no
hey.
caption. No caption. Just put it on Twitter.
Yeah.
I need to get this thing off of me because I feel disgusting.
Yeah, I didn't wait.
No context.
I didn't.
No caption.
Okay.
Just a selfie of me wearing. Oh my god, I look so bad.
The lighting in here is pretty horrible. So.
No, I'm talking about like the proportions.
I think you look like.
Just the proportions of my head to the helmet. I don't look like Thurman Munson.
Are you sure? I'm trying to pick up. A photo.
I don't look like Thurman Munson.
Trying to find a picture of him in like a. Well,
don't compare.
He's got the stash. All right, I guess not.
Don't compare Thurman Munson to me.
All right, Pete Rose.
It's an embarrassment of Thurman. Okay, Pete Rose. I can kind of. Okay,
greatest hitter of all time. I'm trying to find a picture of him in a helmet.
Okay, the proportions are similar.
Sure. Okay.
He's got a big head.
Here we go. Yeah, like this.
Okay, big head, yeah.
I love it.
The fact that he's still banned from baseball is so bad.
Who do we blame for that? Well, who do we blame? Bart Giamatti, then that passing it down to everybody
Yankees
else.
just released their lineup, and it's terrible. It's utterly terrible. They're benching Gary Sanchez. Oh my god.
Why are they benching Sanchez?
Oh my god, because it's cold and they you gotta catch Higgy. Need the personal catcher. Yeah, God forbid you put Giancarlo Stanton in the outfield. God forbid, or Cole, God forbid you grow up and learn how to. Oh my god, you airdropped it? Airdropped it? Oh my god.
There's you.
Oh, my acne looks a lot better.
Yeah, you look good.
Than it was before. Yeah.
There's you. There's Pete. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know.
Hey, I mean, it's
looking good.
There's something.
You need a little more on the mutton chop or whatever you want to call that, but
I mean, it needs sideburns.
Right.
Just need more. Hey, there's something to be said. There is definitely something to be said there. There is a case to make. There is definitely a case to make that I kind of look like Pete Rose.
It's pretty funny. Let's throw this up.
Oh my god! Like I kind of look similar to Pete Rose. I just put the picture of me wearing a Rays
and while
thing
I'm at it, I'll plug
on
the
Twitter.
Okay,
on
Twitter, I have promoted the website at the same time, so.
Yes.
I have promoted the website camwooleyshow.com.
Oh my god.
Hopefully I spelled it right. Okay, I did.
Separated at birth, you're making a case that Pete Rose is my dad. Okay.
Oh, sure. I mean,
most people think that.
I think the math checks out, right?
No, most people think that Ben Roethlisberger is my dad. Or that my dad is my dad.
Okay.
So,
well,
people think I am basically a fusion of the 04 quarterback class.
Okay.
People think I am a fusion of Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning.
Okay.
No, look at him when he doesn't have a beard. There's like a photo, on the right side of the screen, right there.
Like this? Not that one.
That one.
All right, I guess I could.
No, a fusion of Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning.
Sure. Okay, yeah, Eli. I could see Eli. Yes.
No, I'm a fusion of Ben Roethlisberger and Eli Manning.
Yeah.
That is there's something to be said there.
Speaking of which, I saw one of the Mannings. He's got a game show. Is it Peyton?
It's got to be Peyton.
I guess College Bowl TV game show. Okay.
It's Peyton. If any Manning brother is gonna have a game show, it's gonna be Peyton.
I saw this. Yeah.
Eli's a closeted TV personality. Peyton's just out there.
The Capital One College Bowl, which he hosts alongside with his brother Cooper. Okay.
Oh, of course, Cooper.
Yeah.
I feel so badly for Cooper Manning. Like, imagine being Cooper Manning.
Okay.
Like, imagine that. Just put yourself in his shoes.
Okay.
It's clear that, like, it's so obvious that, like, you know how there's, like, the kind of stories about how there are certain siblings that are regarded higher?
Sure.
Dude, Cooper Manning is, like, you want to talk about runt of the litter? Cooper Manning was that. Although, he would have made it if he didn't hurt his back at Ole Miss.
Right. Well,
he would have made it on name brand alone.
Sure.
He would have made it to the NFL on name brand alone.
Sure.
Kind of like the Ball brothers.
Sure, and then one of their nephews is kicking ass too, right? Arch Manning.
Arch Manning, yeah. I think it's Cooper's kid.
Oh, it's Cooper's kid.
I think it's
all right.
Cooper's kid.
All right. Well, I think you're right.
I mean, he probably gets a lot of knowledge from picking the brains.
Oh my God! Can you imagine having 2 Super Bowl champions,
2 Super Bowl MVPs,
and your your grandfather is also,
your dad played in college, like that.
And your grandfather's no slouch either. Archie Manning was not.
Yeah, Archie Manning wasn't bad.
No slouch either. So, wow. Yep, he's Cooper's kid. Wow.
Yep.
Good for him, man. I'm sure. I would love it. I would love to see him. I don't know who he would play for,
he's
but
been able to pick the brains of,
sure. I would
some
love
of the best quarterbacks ever. So
I would love it. Yeah,
he's got connection to me. Like imagine
already.
Thanksgiving.
Class of 2023.
Imagine Thanksgiving. God damn it! He's a year younger than me. What the hell am I doing?
Hey, well, you're talking about sports. He's just playing one sport. We're talking about all sports.
Talking about all of them.
We're better than but imagine 10 years he wins a Super Bowl. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty cool. It could happen. It probably will happen. These family dynasties, man. Like I don't have one. I want to start. I'd like to start one, but I don't. Yeah. Well,
Arch Manning is gonna play Tom Brady in the playoffs.
That would be awesome.
It's gonna happen.
That would be awesome.
And to think about like some kind of Shakespearean. It's a Shakespeare like Star Wars.
Yes. Wow. Well, I mean, geez, man, they're already talking about this kid.
If you think about it, it would be like Star Wars, like because like Luke Skywalker fighting Darth Vader. Technically, like Obi-Wan explained it best. Like Darth Vader killed Anakin Skywalker. Yep. Like if you think about it, he did.
He did. Totally. Oh man, Arch Manning.
Arch Manning, my God.
All right. Well, congratulations on the blog. Everybody follow.
Everybody. I only have one article up right now, but I've got a project in the works right now. But it's probably not going to be up for a couple days.
Okay. Hey, there's no rush. It's your blog.
People are retweeting it.
Yeah, man.
People are liking and retweeting.
I love it. So funny. So yeah, we're 65 games in, one third through the baseball season.
1/3 through baseball season, man.
We are in the midst of the Stanley Cup playoffs. We're in the midst of the NBA playoffs. Cameron Woolley has started a blog.
Well, restarted.
The show goes on. I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Awesome.
It's great.
All right.
Anyways, from Ming Chen and the Shared Universe Podcast Studio, I'm Cameron Woolley. Be sure to like, subscribe, buy some of my merch.
Yes.
Read my blog. Gonna be involved with that this summer. As always, stay classy in New Jersey.